Married.
Now that was the first time we heard the voice.
Prepare yourself for a chilling journey into the realm of the Enfield Poltergeist, a tale that haunts the very fabric of Britain's paranormal folklore. From a council house in Enfield, North London, this chilling account has captivated audiences worldwide. It's also been the centre of a major Hollywood feature film, The Conjuring 2, as well as the Enfield Haunting series on Sky TV, both with star-studded casts. The story of the Hodgson family has faced skepticism and allegations of a possible hoax, but its allure endures as the most fascinating ghost story in modern British history. Join us on a journey where reality and the supernatural collide in the Enfield house.
These teenage sisters believe they're haunted by a poltergeist.
In 1977, the Enfield Poltergeist story emerged, focusing on the Hodgson family, particularly their youngest daughter, Janet. Unlike the typical ghostly encounters in grand settings, like hotels or castles, the haunting in Enfield struck a chord with families across Britain because it felt real and relatable. It happened in an ordinary home, making it seem like something that could happen to anyone. The first event in the haunting remains disputed, with accounts suggesting either the movement of beds in Janet and Margaret's room or the chest of drawers shifting back and forth. Initially, Peggy dismissed the strange occurrences as her children playing around and didn't believe anything was happening. However, her skepticism turned to fear when she witnessed the chest of drawers moving again after she had put it back in place. Frightened, she sought refuge in the neighbour's house and returned with them to her home. There they heard unexplained noises like knocks and banging sounds from various parts of the house, without any identifiable source. The police were called, and they also heard the mysterious noises but couldn't determine their origin. The haunting gained worldwide attention, partly due to the extensive photographic evidence capturing the paranormal events that occurred inside. After the police were involved, more phenomena unfolded. Objects were frequently thrown. Janet, the youngest daughter, exhibited strange voices and snarls, and she was forcefully tossed around her room.
It came off the floor, or maybe a half-inch, I should say.
One remarkable image shows Janet suspended in midair, defying the laws of physics. Maurice Gross and Guy Playfair, investigators from the Society for Psychical Research, claim to have captured many of these famous images on film, despite their equipment often malfunctioning inside the Hodgson household. While Gross and Playfair believe that much of the Enfield ghostly activity was genuine, they acknowledge the possibility of certain events being exaggerated by Janet to attract attention from reporters. They note similarities between Janet and one of the entities known as Bill, raising intriguing questions about their connection and motive. The peculiar vocal tics and habits shared by Janet and Bill prompt further inquiry into their relationship and the nature of their communication. The involvement of paranormal investigators Maurice Gross and Guy Playfair added complexity to the Enfield case. The role of renowned investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, popularized in films, differed from reality. The Warrens made a brief unannounced visit to the Enfield house, contrasting with their portrayal in movies. Janet's communication with a voice named Bill adds intrigue. Some suggest Janet may have been influenced by investigators to use different voices, but the revelation of specific details about Bill's death raises questions. The enigmatic presence of Bill blurs the line between skepticism and belief. And attribute the haunting to her imagination. There is a consensus that at least some of the phenomena experienced were genuine. Janet's age and the poltergeist's alleged influence may explain her actions, like bending spoons and hiding a tape recorder. The Enfield Poltergeist case ended abruptly after 18 months, leaving everyone bewildered. The mystery surrounding the Enfield Poltergeist endures, leaving us questioning the elusive nature of the supernatural and the truth behind the Hodgson family's account.
A lot of people, hearing these voices produced by the children, will simply say that they are very good ventriloquists and that this is all a hoax. How would you react to that?
Certainly not. They're certainly not very good ventriloquists. We have had tests on them to see whether they can ventriloquize. They can't. To keep up this particular type of voice for any length of time without damage to the vocal cords is absolutely impossible. I mean, there must be some hoarseness attached to it. But don't forget, these children don't do this for a couple of minutes or so. They do it for lengths of periods up to 3 hours, and without any hoarseness or sore throats whatsoever.